Joseph Kaeble was a Canadian corporal in the 22nd Battalion in World War I. He was also the recipient of the Victoria Cross, the highest and most prestigious award for gallantry in the face of the enemy. The citation from the London Gazette in 1918 states, "Corporal Kaeble remained at the parapet with his Lewis gun shouldered ready for action, the field of fire being very short. As soon as the barrage lifted from the front line, about 50 of the enemy advanced towards his post. By this time, the whole of his section, except one, had become casualties. Corporal Kaeble jumped over the parapet and, holding his Lewis gun at the hip, emptied one magazine after another into the advancing enemy, and although wounded several times by fragments of shells and bombs, he continued to fire and entirely blocked the enemy from his determined stand. Finally, firing all the time, he fell backwards into the trench, mortally wounded. While lying on his back in the trench, he fired his last cartridges over the parapet at the retreating Germans, and before losing consciousness shouted to the wounded above him, 'Keep it up, boys, do not let them get through. We must stop them.' The complete repulse of the enemy attack at this point was due to the remarkable personal bravery and self-sacrifice of this gallant non-commissioned officer who died of his wounds shortly afterward."